the trend. Today's trending topic is ranking female albums released in
Yeah, we're gonna tier list this ish.
We also just picked female albums that we listen to. So
Yeah,
we can
imagine.
Well, I feel like some people do try and jib, so
Yeah, but like also we're being honest, but it does save us from comments being like, why isn't this on the list? We didn't listen to it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Which is also opening my eyes because I'm like, dang, like I love Tinashe's last album and I just found out she dropped another one and I was like, granted everyone only talked about Nasty.
So you thought like it was a single.
Yeah.
Yeah. We did not keep up with
being a fake fan.
Fake fan. So starting off with Billie Eilish's Be Hard and Soft, where do you think it should go? S, A, B, C, D.
I'm honestly between A and S.
Me too, but I think S.
Really?
I swear S because it was just so beautiful. Actually,
the only reason I say that is because I haven't really fully explored her other albums to compare to know like if it's like, because I'm the type of person where I'm like, I like looking at the person's entire discography and seeing like, oh, is it something new? Is it like,
yeah,
is
that's
it this
true.
or that? So I'm okay to put it in S. Like I think it was obviously ridiculously popular and I listened to the album like top to bottom, so
yeah. And I feel like Billie, like she literally is a music prodigy. Like she's one of those people that like it's actually hard for her to,
she was like born with that
talent. She literally was born with that talent, plus her brother, obviously everybody knows Phineas is like amazing at what he does, so it's like anyways,
I also think lyrically the album was great.
Oh, so beautiful. Like whatever, moving on before we just talk about Billie's album for like 10 minutes. Eternal Sunshine. Ooh. When it came out, I would have put it in S. I swear I would have put it in S because I loved it so much. I was like, this is her best album. No skips, blah, blah,
takes
blah,
a little
blah.
reflection to be like,
you know what?
It's great.
It's really good.
But in terms of like the vocal production and stuff, I feel like, granted, I think that's the point, so you get that like the emotion hits you harder, but I'm like, dang, I did miss like her vocal layering and stuff. Granted, I think this is the best music video she's ever done. I think this is one of the best like whole aesthetics that she's done.
The album was kind of like unplanned, so it makes a little more sense.
Right.
I think lyrically it definitely is one of her best. Like I think she definitely got better at lyric writing, not gonna lie. Thank you, next. I hated some of the lyric writing on that album, but like this was like elevated. But yes, vocally, I think she could have done better and it could have been like a little more exciting.
I agree. So what are you thinking?
A.
A?
Yeah.
Okay. I was between A and B, to be quite honest.
Should we do? Because I'm thinking, like I was thinking A, but then actually I'm thinking comparatively to the rest of her albums, I think it would be a B if like, for example,
I love Positions.
Positions would be A, or like Dangerous Woman would be S. So I think comparatively to her other albums, it is B.
Yeah, I think B
is fair,
but I do think that it was great. I just think it was one of the best of the year, but I think compared to her other stuff, like again, because it was unplanned, and also like even her posting being like, okay, I'm gonna stop posting about Eternal Sunshine because I want to focus on Rem and Wicked. I feel like it did take like a little bit of a backseat.
Yeah,
because I'm just thinking like in terms of comparing it to Positions, her last one, that was during COVID, and I still think it came out with some of the best music, best music 100%. Videos, and she didn't have, I mean, she obviously had more access than the average person, but I'm saying like they're like on level to me, you know?
Yeah, I agree. Cowboy Carter, I don't know if we need much discussion. Like, if you guys want to see our reaction to it, it literally is up on our channel, but just that reaction alone.
I can't. Everything it stands for, like the risks, the quality.
The quality is insane. Every song is like different from one another. So you have literally opera singing in one song, rapping in another. The songs for her children literally made me cry. Like
as if we have kids.
It literally as if we have kids. Any album or song that makes me cry, I feel like deserves to be S tier.
Yeah, I just can't. I'm not gonna argue with people in terms of why this album is S tier. It just is.
If you know, you know. Okay, Normani.
I long anticipated. I actually really, really, really liked the album. I think people's anticipation for it might have let them, like, it's almost like when you hype something up in your head so much.
But don't you think that because she took so long that, like, that's kind of her own doing?
Sure, but I don't think it changes if you were to listen to the music, like, objectively.
That's true. That's
so for
true.
me, I would honestly, it's hard because there's not, I know she has 2 music videos out for it. See, now I'm like, okay, I want to put Normani B, but I'm like, I feel like Eternal Sunshine should go to A, to be honest. Because I don't think they're on level, per se. Well, I don't know. Maybe I'm just saying that because...
So maybe you think it's C if you don't think it's on level with Ariana.
It's definitely not C. You know?
But okay, think about it this way. Something has to go in C and D. Like...
Fucking hell, what do we go for? Okay, I guess C. So maybe I am gonna say C only because it was a great R&B album and the songs I really, really liked, I loved. But the songs that I didn't, I kind of always just end up skipping past. And to be frank, not that this is a bad thing, this is just a personal preference. I watched an interview with, I think it was Terrell, and she was talking about how some of the songs, like, she was like, oh, baby, if it was up to me, that song wouldn't have made the album. So the fact that there's certain songs that she's not even, like, fully there for, it makes me kind of be like, well, you know?
It's, which, by the way, like, we're not trying to dog on these albums, so please don't, but...
Granted, I mean, for a debut album, like, it's like, come on. But it was great. Like, I could understand why people might have been confused by it, but it was still a great album.
So do you also think that Megan's album is a great album, or you think it's like an amazing album? I loved Megan's album, and I think it has maybe like 1 skip, 2 skip. The rest of them, I am there for 1010%.
I was gonna say I really like the album. Granted, I sometimes have Megan goggles on where I think everybody has Megan goggles on. I love her personality. I think she's so cute. Like, again, obviously I'm a Beehive, so every time I see her like geeking out on stage with Beyonce, I'm like, she's so cute. And her little like anime crazes and stuff, and I'm like, she's so likable.
She's so me. Except me if I was like rich and hot and sexy and had a fat ass.
You're right, So, but I did like the album.
I would put a B. I would put it beside Ariana.
Put a B. Let's go with
Put a B. Okay, now we have Dua.
Put a B. I know people thought it was basic.
Oh, I know. Yeah, okay, you go, sorry.
Oh, well, I was just gonna say, I actually liked it.
I
actually liked it. I thought it was a good, like, pop album, and I thought it was actually really well constructed in terms of, like, following her relationship and, like, even just closing it out. Like, it just made sense. I could see why people thought it was kind of boring.
Yeah, but don't you think it's, like, very similar to her other music?
That's fine. I don't feel like artists need to necessarily, like, explore and expand that much if that's not what they want to do. And I thought the singles for the album were great. I thought the performances were great. Like, I don't know, I'm between like a B and a C, because I get why it's not super like evolved for her, but it's still good. C just seems so harsh. Like,
nothing's going in D. I think it should go with C with Normani, personally.
I can go C. I can see why, and I think
people dislike the video and leave.
Would disagree.
Anyways, okay, Brat, Charlie.
I loved it.
I feel like it has to go in A.
I agree.
Okay, easy, simple.
I'm honestly even between S and A.
Yeah,
for that genre,
really?
For that genre,
oh,
like,
that's true.
She dominated this summer.
She really did. And
the lyric content of the album.
Yeah, it was the songs went viral, so they had like virality or whatever, but they still had substance.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, Apple actually felt like it had like substance and meaning.
But also confusing.
Yeah, without being like just trashy like social media music, quote unquote, you know.
You know, I might put that in S.
You think? I'm not gonna argue with that.
I'm riding for Brat, guys. I'm riding for it.
Okay, TT.
PD,
yeah. I feel like it has to... I would put it with B with Eternal Sunshine. Like, not their best, but still good.
I would put it C. TBH only because the fact that, like, I'm not a Swiftie, but I like listening to albums in general. The fact that every time I saw a commentary video on the album, all the Swifties were like, yeah, not my fave.
Yeah, but those are the other Swifties. What do you think?
No, I know, but I'm talking about public reaction because I talked about public reaction to Brat and to even Radical Optimism. You know what I mean? Like, to me, that does influence it because I'm not a fan base. I'm not a stan of everyone.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That's why, granted, we've said this before, where I really like Anthony Fantano because he's not a stan, but he just listens to music, like, and just takes it literally for face value if it's good or not.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So for me, I'm like, besides Fortnite, and granted she has a great relationship with the radio, I don't hear anyone talking about any of the songs on that album.
Yeah, unless they are a Swiftie.
Or I'll give it credit, people love using her songs for like edits on TikTok.
Oh, she is the best for that.
Yeah.
Because everyone knows, obviously, her lyric writing is like
But I just don't think this album had the reach that she usually does.
Ugh, yeah. For real.
Sorry.
Okay, now we have Doja's deluxe version of Scarlet. Oh my gosh, for the longest time I literally refused to listen to this because the titles of the songs are so vulgar. Literally that like put me off it for so long. Like they're called like Piss, Wet Vagina. Like it's like really... So I was like, ew, I don't want to listen to that. That's disgusting. And then I listened to it and I was like, shit.
It's good.
It's good.
It's actually, it's Doja.
So good.
It's Doja. Like, of course she's gonna put good stuff out.
Where would you put it?
And I think her theatrics kind of her theatrics kind of overshadow her music sometimes.
And she had she performed a lot of these songs at festivals and they make for great performances.
Oh my gosh, was it the VMAs performance? And I feel like that's when everyone was like, I don't know how I feel about her. Like, you couldn't deny that she is like meant to perform.
Yeah, she is born star.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm tempted to put it in B.
Put it in B. You definitely listen
why
to
is
it.
Why is A sitting empty?
I don't know why. I don't know.
Yeah. No, I think B is fair. I think that's a fair ranking. Okay, Tyla.
I go between like and love. Only because they're so catchy. They're so different.
Really?
But I'm saying like it's so different because there's nothing like that in like
pop
the mainstream
music?
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think, I don't know, I did not love the songs. I felt like some of them were kind of boring, not gonna lie.
Like repetitive?
Yeah.
I could kind of see
even
that.
when she performed, like I hate to say this because she's funny and cute, but like even when she was performing them, I was like kind of bored. And I feel like that's crazy. Like you should watch a performance and like it should make the song, even if it's boring, the performance should make it like a little better, but like I was still like, oh.
But she still had like even the viral dances and everything. Like
that water alone sending this up to yours.
I know. No, but even her little two-step dance that everyone was trying to copy and stuff. I don't, so what are you thinking?
I was thinking D.
Not D.
You think C, B?
You know what? Only because I don't really know the public reaction and stuff like that, and I don't even know the music videos that well or anything. Like, being TikTok viral is definitely different from being other viral. I could be wrong. It feels wrong putting it that low.
I know, but like also I feel like this is comparative. This list is comparative, so I feel like if you put Beyonce in S tier, like think a couple of like, you know what I mean?
I get that actually. Yeah. Right.
So, oops.
Oh.
Okay, Casey Musgraves.
I like the album. Okay, I know people thought it was boring and they weren't really vibing with it and they thought some of the songs were long. I love a long album. Okay, I want music. I could see why people ranked it a little lower. But I would still give it like maybe... I love saying I like it and then being like, see. It just feels wrong.
Teachers that do that piss off. But when we do it, we're like...
No, like, legit though.
Legit. Okay. C is fair. I think so too. Okay, so we've got 3 left. We've got Olivia Rodrigo, Tori, and Camilla.
Guts Deluxe? I would actually put that A. I would put that A.
You think?
For real. Because I think it was a better album.
Not.
I think it was better than Sour.
Uh-huh.
And you know what I love? When a song goes TikTok viral and I listen to it and it's actually good.
And the whole song is good.
The whole song is
yes,
good.
literally exactly the same thing happened to me when I was listening to those songs.
Yeah. I know it's like
again,
a joke,
the performances for them.
Great. Even her tour videos, like, I can't remember the last time someone's been on tour and I'm like, oh, let me go watch the performance for this.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, it's so cute. Like,
no, actually true, she did. I think that's totally...
She got an A.
Yeah.
Because I get it. You're like, oh, she's so young and, like, above Ariana.
Yes,
like, above Taylor.
It feels
but I'm
wrong.
like, to me, it
like,
is.
Let's be honest.
Yeah, right?
Okay. Tori.
I love
this album was so good.
So underrated.
But like also I feel like just Tori is underrated in general. Especially I don't know what it is, why she's underrated. Like her albums are good, her music is so good. Had some really catchy songs on there. Not gonna lie, they did take a while to grow on me.
Really?
Yes, especially
oh my
like
gosh.
You were like the one with Chaewon was so good and I was like, wow.
Spruce?
Yeah, when I listened to that for the first time, I was like, this is boring, and now I'm like, oh, this is so good.
Girl, I don't know what the hell you're talking about because I love that album, honestly.
Okay.
I'm torn between hyping it up too much versus like what it is just because I love her so much.
I feel like also B.
Okay, I'm okay with B.
Okay.
I'm okay with B. Because a part of me is like, I wonder if people would classify it C, but for me,
it was, yeah, it
no.
Was really and vocally it was there, you know.
The song with Ira Starr, oh my gosh, I played that she had like an EP come out too with some of the songs, and that song was on one of them. It's been like one of my most played songs since.
No, we need to stream Tori more.
Yeah. Last
week we have Camilla, which, not the watered down brat.
Disrespectful. Can I just say, I know people talk about like the Charlie XCX comparisons, but I actually love this aesthetic for her.
You think it's better than her like Latin genre classification?
I don't think it's better or worse, but I just can see her like being the type of person that doesn't want to be tied down to one thing.
Yeah, and I think that's respectable.
I think that's respectable. Like, I
think some of the songs are really, really good, but some of them were boring, and honestly, the songs with Drake flopped for me.
Yeah. I love the aesthetic of the album. You know what I mean? Like, it's so funny seeing her be so messy.
I love it, virality.
Yeah. So,
hold on, I need to actually think about it. I think it's on par with Tyla. I feel like their albums were kind of on the same level.
I would actually put it next to Tyla's. Yeah. Because I think for what Camilla's is creatively, like in terms of her artistic development, Tyla kind of matched in her virality. You know what I mean? Like, Tyla's definitely the one that had more hits and stuff from hers, but... Yeah,
but it was good. The album was good overall. Just not wowed.
I know this list is gonna have people so confused. They're gonna be like, Ariana and Tori on the same level. Normani and Taylor.
The only one in A tier is Olivia. Fight us if you will. No, I'm kidding. Don't fight us. Politely comment. Leave a comment. Yeah, subscribe.
These are, again, like, I understand if you loved Eternal Sunshine, you loved Eternal Sunshine.
I loved Eternal Sunshine. Our album reaction.
We're also ranking it like against themselves.
Yeah.
So that's the thing.
I feel like, you know what, honestly, maybe we didn't have the best metrics for it because we ranked each album based on different things.
Guys, it's just vibes. I'm kind of happy with this list. I'm honestly happy with this list, so.
But yeah, like I said, like, feel free to comment. And if you did actually enjoy the video, please subscribe. We have a poll going up on our community page.
What was your favorite album released this year. And we're just gonna pick a handful. We're gonna do our top 4.
Yeah, so. We'll do our top 4, and then you can vote based on our top 4. Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.